Hey there, team. This is Michelle. So we had some technical difficulties on our Zoom call recording. So I am now recording this just for you guys. So hopefully I will be able to touch base on everything that we talked about during the Zoom call. And then I need my coaches that were on that Zoom call to maybe take some notes and post in our on our page. Okay, so the 3-day fix is what we're going to start with. And we're not going to do any other eating program for the first 3 days except for that. You're going to follow it directly, exactly what it says on the eating program for you to do. So if it says, oatmeal and your eggs, you're going to eat those separately. And we had a great question about that. And basically, do I eat raw oats? No, you do not eat them raw. You can, it won't hurt you. And if that's the way you want to, you can, but you're going to cook those. So it's going to be measured out at a half a cup, and then you're going to eat it with water. And, you can put cinnamon and honey and stevia drops on the oatmeal. Okay, so it's two separate, and it's egg whites only. You're not going to have any egg yolks during this first 3 days. So you're basically going to follow that just as the best you can. So remember that, don't get caught up in if you don't do this exactly how it's posted, because more than likely, you're not going to be able to do it exactly as it's posted. Now, I do have some challengers that on occasion just can knock it out of the park, and they can do this whole eating program. They don't mess up at all. Now, I can tell you that when I did it the very first time, I did great on the first day. The second day was an utter failure. I was in the pantry, it seemed like every 30 minutes because I don't know. I guess it was just like that mental thing. Like somebody's telling me I have to do something. And so I did the exact opposite. But then I recovered and I came back and I got it on day 3. So I've done this 4 or 5 times, and each time, sometimes I do great, sometimes I don't. So just know that it's a learning experience, and we just really just want you to try and focus on, just bettering yourself. And if you mess up, you mess up. So don't be defeated. Don't feel terrible about yourself. It is what it is. Now, as far as the coconut oil, you can put it in, you can put it in your coffee, you can put it in your oatmeal, you can put it on any of the foods, you can cook with it, or you can just drink it, okay? You'll measure it out and just drink it. You can put it in the microwave, and when you, and warm it up a little bit because it liquefies at 76 degrees, or you can just scoop it hard and put it in your mouth and eat it. So I put it in my coffee, and I put it in my oatmeal, and I bake with it. So you can do whatever you want. It's really nice for lip gloss when you're drinking your tea or your coffee. So, so make sure that you really do get that oatmeal in, or that coconut oil in. It's super important. Okay. And water. So yeah, a gallon of water, it's a lot, and I float, and I have a really, really, really hard time getting water in. Sometimes I am lucky if I make 60 ounces. So this is a big challenge for me. And there again, if you don't quite get it, every day we're going to do the gallon of water for 1 week, and you're going to feel amazing. You're going to feel so hydrated. I recommend that you don't drink all your water at nighttime, because you will definitely have to get up several times in the middle of the night, if you know what I mean. So make sure you're trying to do that. I also talked about getting a big, container and filling it with ice and using a straw. There is something about an ice and straw that just makes it so much easier to consume my water. So I really highly recommend that you do that too, especially if you have a hard time with getting water down. All right. So as far as your animal proteins, you want to make sure that those are going to be, fresh fish, any kind of fish. White is great, and salmon. Make sure it's nothing from the can. No canned chicken, no canned tuna, or anything like that. if you're a vegetarian, you're just going to follow either the vegetarian guide that I gave you, or you can do the entire vegetarian meal plan in place of the 3-day fix and then the other 4 days. So if you do just it's a 5-day plan. So if you do that one, you just have to add 2 days. So for day 4, that's when we incorporate Shakeology. And Shakeology can be drank in the morning for breakfast, or your snack, or you can have it for lunch. You can also, if you're already drinking Shakeology, you can drink it twice if you need to in one day. So that is where you are with the Shakeology. We're going to post lots of recipes. I'm going to post a couple how-to videos from my YouTube. Of course, there's a whole bunch of different ways to make Shakeology. So these are just going to give you kind of a basic guide. When I make it in my Ninja, I put a lot of water and ice in it, and I make a great big cup of it. Beachbody recommends that you use 8 to 12 ounces of water. And when I show on the video, there's more than that. It's a couple of cups of water and ice and a little bit of coconut milk. So you're gonna do it like that if you want to, or you can put it in, I put it in my bullet a lot, my little, what a magic bullet. And I think there's only 8 ounces in that. So, it's much smaller. So just make sure that if you, for some reason, don't enjoy your Shakeology, it's probably because you didn't make it right, because Shakeology is really, most people completely love it. So I haven't had any challengers tell me that they didn't like it after I showed them the video on how I make mine. They're like, oh yeah, okay, this is awesome, sort of deal. Okay, so Shakeology, the last 4 days of our challenge, and get in there and post and show us your cups. I want you to take selfies. I want you to be interactive in this. This is not just us coaches posting a bunch of information for you. This is an interactive support group. So the more engaged and the more active you are in the group, the more you're going to get out of it. My challengers in the past that really just dug in there and got engaged, they were successful, and they felt really great overall. And so after the 3 days, the typical weight loss for my people who need to lose weight is right about 8 pounds. And that's amazing. I have several people that lose more than that over the entire week. So it is possible that you could do very well and lose 8 to 10 pounds, because I do have people do that. If you don't need to lose weight, you're just going to feel better, you're going to have more energy, and your skin is going to look awesome, and just, a lot of really good things happen. Your organs will work better, and you're going to love the way that you feel after this week. So just dive in there and just do the best that you can, and just know that if you do mess up, it doesn't matter. You just have to get up, brush yourself off, recover, and just get back in there, get back in the game, because that's what it is about all the time. So we're just trying to teach you how to eat clean, and we don't want you to be concerned about just the caloric intake. Of course, we don't want you to go to crazy. Trying to stay in that, 14 to 1800 calorie is the best. If you follow that the 4-day plan after the 3-day fix, that's when we incorporate Shakeology. Be mindful of your calories, but we really want to focus on food. And does it come from, the ground? Is it a plant? Was it given to us by God? Is it, a chicken or a fish? If it comes from a can, or it's processed, or has like refined sugar and things like that, you're going to stay away from that completely. And which brings me back to the point of the 3-day fix. We do not eat any fruits. And that is because we are completely detoxing the body from sugars, even the natural sugars. So you might get a headache if you consume a lot of sugar, and that's totally normal. And so just try and drink more water and reach out to your coach, if you're having trouble. And of course, if you're feeling weak or tired and you just can't do it, have a piece of fruit. So, we want you to make it through. That is the point of this, but, you'll just realize what you need to work on. So, okay. What else? Regular workouts. I will be posting some workouts that I have done. I am a personal trainer and a certified Group X instructor as well. And so I love to give you guys some little challenges every single day. And I already did post an ab challenge, and I have some YouTubes on that, and I'm going to post the moves for you. I will also be posting some great Beachbody little ones, Tony Horton and Shanti and Shalene and all those guys. I have some great videos that, you can do extra, or if you're brand new to working out, you're going to try and do those and just modify when you need to, and just do the best that you can do. If you are a regular in the gym, then you can just keep on going to the gym and, just up things a little bit by, adding on these extra little challenges. So, okay, I feel like I have told you a lot of information. There was a question on tofu, and we're going to be posting some recipes. We're going to try and find some recipes for those people who are looking for some alternative recipes on tofu. And I know that Rachel took great notes, and she's going to be posting those on the page too. And I think that you're really going to enjoy this week. I always just feel like people come to me and they are just so, grateful for the week after it's done. And, you're going to learn a lot about yourself, and just get in there and post, because the more engaged you are, the better results you're going to get. So be active. If you see something that, you want to, encourage someone if they're having a struggle day, be their friend and, reach out to them. And most of us don't know each other on this page. And that's what this is all about. We are just trying to just help each other and be accountable and, inspire one another and be a support group, for each other. Even, all the coaches, we do this all the time. We support each other, and we want to support you. So we hope that you will get your family members involved. I know that there are some wives and husbands that will be joining you, and, just tell them all about what you're doing and get excited and post your pictures of everything you're doing all week and show us that you are totally in this. All right. So I hope that you have a good week. Reach out to your coach or me if you need anything, and we are here for you. All right. Bye, gang.